Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Women in Strength series. Today, we're going to talk about a subject that is deeply personal, often misunderstood, and sometimes surrounded by unnecessary shame: sexual wellness. When we hear the word sexual wellness, we might immediately think about physical intimacy. But sexual wellness is much broader than that. It involves our physical health, emotional well being, relationships, boundaries, body confidence, communication, consent, and the ability to make informed choices about our own lives. The World Health Organization describes sexual health as physical, emotional, mental, and social well being related to sexuality, not simply the absence of illness. It also emphasizes respectful relationships and experiences free from coercion, discrimination, and violence. So, today, let's have a mature, respectful, and empowering conversation. First topic is, what does sexual wellness actually mean? Sexual wellness does not mean that you have to be sexually active. It doesn't mean being in a relationship. It doesn't mean getting married. And it certainly doesn't mean conforming to what society expects from you. Well, sexual wellness begins with understanding yourself. It means knowing your body, respecting your boundaries, understanding your emotions, seeking appropriate health information, and being able to make decisions that are right for you. Your relationship status does not determine your worth. Whether you are single, dating, married, divorced, or simply choosing to focus on yourself, your well being matters. Second topic is, your body is yours. One of the most important ideas in sexual wellness is bodily autonomy. Your body belongs to you. You have the right to decide what happens to your body. You have the right to say yes. You have the right to say no. And you have the right to change your mind. Consent isn't something that someone is entitled to simply because you are in a relationship. Healthy intimacy requires mutual willingness and respect. WHO Sexuality Education Guidance emphasizes consent, privacy, bodily integrity, communication, and the ability to refuse or withdraw consent. And that is about creating distance between people. It is actually about creating trust. Now, third is the power of saying no. We have spoken about the power of saying no in the Women in Strength series, and it applies here too. You can say, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to. I need more time. I would rather not discuss that. You know why? Because you don't owe anyone an elaborate explanation for a personal boundary. And remember, something equally important is a respectful partner should also be able to say no. Healthy intimacy isn't about pressure, it's about communication. The fourth topic is, intimacy is bigger than physical closeness. So when we hear the word intimacy, we often think only about physical intimacy, but intimacy can also mean talking honestly, sharing fears, laughing together, feeling emotionally safe, being vulnerable, respecting each other's boundaries, and supporting each other's dreams. Sometimes sitting quietly with someone can feel more intimate than having a long conversation. Real intimacy requires emotional connection and trust, not simply physical closeness. Fifth is, body confidence doesn't mean loving every part of yourself every day. There's something I really want women to hear. You don't have to look in the mirror every morning and think, I love everything about my body. Some days you might, and other days you might not, and that's okay. You know why? because body confidence doesn't mean constantly admiring your appearance. Sometimes body confidence simply means this is my body and I will treat it with respect. You can have imperfections. You can age. Your weight can fluctuate. Your skin can change. Your body can change throughout different stages of life. None of these things make you less worthy. Sixth topic is now stop treating your body like a public opinion poll. We live in a world where people constantly comment on appearance. Too thin, too curvy, too tall, too short, too young, too old, too much makeup, not enough makeup. But your body isn't a public discussion. You don't have to redesign yourself according to every opinion you hear. Fashion, it can be fun. Beauty can be creative. Exercise can be empowering. Skincare can be enjoyable. But none of these things should determine your value. Seventh topic is social media and body image. Social media can make body confidence complicated. We see carefully selected photographs like professional lighting, posing, makeup, editing, filters. And sometimes we compare our everyday appearance with someone else's carefully curated image. Well, that's an unfair comparison. Instead of asking, why don't I look like her? Try asking, how do I want to feel in my own body? That question brings the focus back to you. Eighth topic is self-respect comes before relationship approval. A relationship should add companionship to your life, not erase your identity. You shouldn't have to change your values simply to keep someone's attention. You shouldn't have to tolerate disrespect because you're afraid of being alone. And you shouldn't have to prove your love by ignoring your own boundaries. Self-respect means knowing I deserve to be treated with dignity. And that principle applies whether you are in a relationship or single. Now, what does a healthy relationship look like? Well, a healthy intimate relationship includes communication. You can discuss uncomfortable subjects. You can express preferences. You can talk about boundaries. You can discuss contraception and sexual health when relevant. You can ask questions. You can say when something doesn't feel right. You can disagree without humiliation or intimidation. And importantly, you should feel that your voice matters. Healthy relationships are based on mutual respect, not control. Now, 10th topic is recognizing unhealthy behavior. So, let's talk about warning signs. Be cautious when someone ignores your boundaries, pressures you after you have said no, makes you feel guilty for having boundaries, controls who you speak to, constantly criticizes your body, uses jealousy as an excuse for controlling behavior, threatens or intimidates you, makes you feel that you owe them physical intimacy. Well, these aren't signs of love. Love should never require you to surrender your dignity. WHO's violence prevention framework emphasizes strengthening relationship skills, empowering women, and transforming harmful attitudes and norms. And there is 11th topic, that is knowledge is empowering. Understanding your body and reproductive health can help you informed decisions, and that includes knowing about contraception, pregnancy prevention, sexually transmitted infections, appropriate screening, and when to consult a qualified healthcare professional. Reliable information is much safer than relying on social media rumors or assumptions. WHO notes that comprehensive sexuality education includes relationships, consent, body image, contraception, pregnancy prevention, STI information communication, and help seeking skills. Now, 12th topic is there is no correct timeline. There is especially important for women. There is no universal age at which you are supposed to fall in love. There is no universal age at which you are supposed to marry. There is no deadline for intimacy. There is no competition. Your life is not late because someone else's life moved faster. Some people experience relationships early and others experience them later. And when I say early, then it means at the age of 21. Some choose marriage, some don't. Some prioritize career or creativity. Some prioritize family. Because your timeline belongs to you. Thirteenth topic is define your desirability. So sometimes women are taught that their values depend on whether someone finds them attractive. But your worth is much larger than desirability. You are a whole person. You have intelligence, creativity, humor, values, ambitions, kindness, curiosity, experiences, dreams. Because your appearance is one part of you, not the entire definition of you. Now let's move on to 14th topic, that is sexual wellness and emotional wellness are connected. Our emotional state can influence how we experience relationships, and that includes stress, anxiety, insecurity, conflict, and exhaustion can affect intimacy and confidence. And that's why sexual wellness should not be treated as an isolated subject. It's connected with overall well-being. It means sleep matters, mental health matters, physical health matters, communication matters, relationship quality matters, self-esteem matters. So taking care of yourself holistically is part of taking care of your sexual well-being. Now let's move on to 15th topic, that is simple ways to build body confidence. You don't need an elaborate transformation. Start with small habits. Move your body because it feels good. Wear clothes that make you comfortable and confident. Eat nourishing food. Get enough rest. Take care of your skin because you enjoy it. Stand in front of the mirror without immediately criticizing yourself, and occasionally say, "Thank you, body, for carrying me through another day." Because you know what? Your body does so much for you. It deserves appreciation beyond appearance. Now moving on to our 16th topic, that is talk to yourself with respect. Imagine speaking to a friend the way you sometimes speak to yourself. Your body isn't good enough. You are getting older. Nobody will find you attractive. Would you say these things to someone you love? Probably not. So don't make cruelty your internal language. Replace criticism with curiosity. Instead of what's wrong with me, ask what do I need today. Maybe the answer is rest, maybe movement, maybe connection, maybe medical advice, maybe simply a quiet evening. Listen to yourself. If you liked my video, please like and share and subscribe this channel for more on emotional well-being and personal development and storytelling. I'll see you in the next video.